So hi all, welcome back to my YouTube channel PySpark Pulse. So in this video, we'll be discussing about how to create schema in PySpark in the programmatic way, right? Using the Pythonic way of creating the schema in the PySpark. So there are two main components, structType and structField, while creating the schema. This will be our today's topic. So first of all, let us understand like what is the importance of creating our own schema, right? So like importance of defining a schema, it gives our data consistency, right? It defines the schema of PySpark DataFrame to ensure consistent data types and structures. Performance optimized query execution plans for better performance by leveraging the defined schema. And uh, we can give also one example, like we have also seen our in our previous videos the infer schema parameter with in CSV file. While reading the CSV file, we infer the schema. So that is actually overhead to the Spark clusters, Spark memories, and Spark CPU resources actually, right? Because it reads the data, brings it into memory, and then finally gives the schema out of it. Okay, and that might not be always correct. So defining a schema is good at performance wise, good at documentation, right? Because in the production environment we might define our schema somewhere else and then import it. So like documentation and everything, that can be very easier and in a smooth way, and it will look good. So that is also important. And validation enables data validation, so we can like validate the correct data, and we can validate a schema from the source side to the target sites. So this is also important. And integration facilitates seamless interaction with external system by ensuring data conforms to expected formats. Yeah, this is very important actually, that the formats of the source and targets, that also match, because some formats can be supported by source, but they might not be supported by target. So defining the schema on the basis of target, so this is very important, right? So let us understand what is struct type and struct field. So struct type and struct field, these are like the components of PySpark.sql.types module used to define the schema and structured data, right? PySpark data frames are built on top of these structures, and they provide a way to represent and enforce the structure of the data within a data frame. So okay, now let's look at the characteristics of a struct type. A struct type is a collection of struct field objects that define the structure of a data frame. Okay, it represents a schema for data frame where each field has a name and a data type. The struct type class is typically used to define the schema when creating data frames. Okay, then now look at the struct field. The struct field represents a field within a struct type consists of three main parameters. The three parameters are like the field name, that is the column name, the data type, or the boolean value, which indicates that the field can be nullable or not. And it is used to define the individual fields in the schema. Syntax: struct field, column name, data type, nullable. Okay, so let us take a look at the example. Uh, Now we are importing the required types from PySpark.sql.types. Import struct type, the main thing, struct field, which will help us to define the schema on the basis of field, string type, and integer type, which is the type of the values present in the data. So schema is equal to struct type, then we open the parenthesis and open a square brackets. Okay, so this is the syntax. Then we open the struct field, open parenthesis, give the column name, define the type, and give true if it is nullable, like it can consist of null values or not. Okay, then again for each integer type, it can be false, like it should not be containing null values. Okay, struct field city, string type, true, it can contain null values. See, name, type, nullable, true, false. So this we have given. Then this is a data frame for which we were defining the schema: Alice 25, New York, Bob 30. So this is the data, and then finally we are creating the data frame. Okay, so this is for the simple data which we have. Suppose we are having the complex data type in which we are having address parameter, and inside that we are having city, street, and state. Okay, so like that, if we are having such data, then how to define schema for those? So those data type are called nested data struct type or nested data structure, right? So nested data. Okay, so for nested struct type is a way to represent hierarchical or nested data structures within a PySpark data frame that we discussed. This is particularly useful when dealing with complex data that has nested field, array, or maps. Yeah. In such cases, use a struct type to define a structure where one or more fields have a substructure of their own. What this means that we will be having two struct type that will be defining a schema, okay, and struct type inside a struct type. Okay. See, this is the example. Define a nested struct type. Nested schema is equal to struct type that we have open and close. This is the starting and ending. Then struct field address. Okay. This you are given the column name, and then the type is struct type again. Okay. Inside that we are giving street, city, zip code, and closing this. So this is the starting and closing of this. Then for another parameter, name and age, two struct fields. Okay. So now let us jump to our database notebook and do the hands-on on the example of this too. So this is our data frame notebook, Databricks notebook. In our community edition, my cluster is up and running. So for normal struct type, right? This is what the example that we have seen. We are importing the necessary functions and libraries, then defining the schema, struct field name, string type, true, age, integer type, false, city, string type, true, Alice 25, New York, Bob 30, San Francisco, Charlie 22, lost. Let's run this. So we are getting the expected data frame out of it. Now let us try to print the schema, integer, string. So let us try to change this something with double type. That makes this age as double type. Double type cannot accept object 25 in the type class. Okay, that should be like because point 0. It should be like that. The data got loaded and let's get try to print the schema. So that's how like we can define the schema. Now let us look at a nested struct type. Okay, importing necessary libraries, struct type, struct field, string type, and integer type. So first let us look at the data. I will just copy one of the data and explain this. So we have total 3 arguments here, right? This is the first one, the address field. Okay. In this we are having 3 values: street, city, and zip code, right? So obviously like this will not be able to come in correct format if we give it as a string type or in type. It will not come correctly, right? And also it may give error. So for this we are defining another schema, struct type. Okay, let me take this in different value so that it could be easier for you all to understand, right? Nested struct. Let me skip something like that. Okay. Struct type, struct field, street, string type, true, struct file, city, city. So this is like this we are already familiar with, right? So what I will give, I will give this variable as the type here. Solid is struct type variable. Okay. So this can also be done or inside you can do like once you are comfortable using this, so you can do like directly without creating a variable. Okay, so you have understood the data how it is. We have understood how like we can like for the beginner level how we can do this nested struct type, and now let us try to see the data. And this, see we are getting the data as expected. Like in show you might be thinking like how it is like it is coming in the same format as we are seeing here. So let us try to display the data frame, so that will be like in the much more like visual form, right? See here street we are having 3 objects. So like this like we have nested the object address in street, city, and zip code. Let us also see the schema. It will be very clear then. Address struct, it is type of struct when the label is equal to true. Okay, city is string, state is string, city is string, zip code is string, name and age. We can also give zip code as a integer type. That will not be an issue, or double type. So that's all for this video, and I hope you liked it. And do share it with your network, and please subscribe my channel. And I will be posting more videos on PySpark, and that will be very useful for your learnings and for your interview experience also. So thank you.